So I'm driving down the street in my hometown of Modesto, and here's what I see on a billboard. Wildfire embers can travel over 1 mile. And look, the end of the sign looks like it's been burned for extra added effect. So apparently wildfire embers can travel over 1 mile. Yes, farther than 1 mile. So 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, fucking 100 miles, infinity miles, because that would also be over 1 mile. So apparently wildfire embers can travel an unlimited distance, because that would definitely be over 1 mile. Wildfire embers from here in California could jump across the Pacific Ocean and land in fucking Japan. That would be over 1 mile. Everybody worldwide better beware, because the wildfire embers are fucking coming for you. They can travel over 1 mile.
Hey, what's up guys? Jake the Asshole here, reporting from Modesto, California. Luckily, there have been no wildfires that have broken out in my hometown or around my hometown. However, we are still feeling the effects heavily here as the smoke and debris fills the sky and blocks out the sun. As you can see, there is smoke and debris completely filling our skies all day and all night, and this is what it has looked like for the past week. This isn't just typical campfire smoke that we're breathing in. This is basically people's burning houses that we're breathing in, and all the toxic material within those houses. Plastic, rubber, metal, you name it, it's burning and it's in the air and it's filling the skies with smoke and debris throughout the entire state of California, and we are all breathing this in. California is no doubt under attack right now from direct energy weapons and smart meter arson attacks. Those of us who are lucky enough to live in a town that is not being burned down, we are still breathing in this toxic, deadly smoke and debris each day and night. And when you mix in the chemtrails that they're still spraying in the sky with this toxic air, it basically turns the air quality into the worst air quality in the world. Even the mainstream media outlets are reporting California has the worst air quality in the world right now, even worse than Beijing, China.
But take a look at what's going on here, folks. This is an opportunity for rain, to say the least. This should have moved in 2 days ago, and instead we have a blockade the terrorists controlling our weather have installed, and this is just really astonishing when you look at what's going on here. We have the jet stream flowing up and back down towards Nevada and California. What do we see here? We've got high pressure that is literally evaporating this moisture pattern. And we have these idiotic stooges on television, these morons that are being overpaid to lie to the public. They're not showing us this map. They're not showing these maps. This is the water vapor map for the Northeast Pacific. This is the GOES West water vapor map for the Northeast Pacific. And we have opportunities for rain moving through Mexico. All of it's being blocked. And so these fires, which started on Friday, could have easily been stopped and prevented by allowing the rain in last week. We had a lot of chemtrails here a week ago. We all remember that, the heavy chemtrailing in the skies, which prevented the rain. We've been gypped out of many inches of rain. And here's another example of that happening right here. Look at the size of this moisture field right here, this jet stream river of water. And we have the jet stream right here flowing back down. And what do we see? High pressure installed directly on top of the jet stream right here.
Now, I can't tell you exactly how accurate those computer graphics are, which show the rain and the moisture levels. All I can do is tell you, as a California resident, and I've lived here my whole life, I used to see it rain when I was a kid. It used to rain not only in the spring, but it rained in the fall, and it rained during the winter time. Not all the time, but it rained quite a bit in California. Now, as a 35-year-old man, I can tell you for the last 15 to 20 years, it rarely ever rains. It rarely ever rains at all during any time of the year. In fact, I can't even remember the last time it rained. It's been that long. So it does make sense that weather warfare is being used against California to keep it from raining and to keep these fires burning strong. With today's geoengineering technology, humans literally have the ability to modify the weather. This is not some crazy conspiracy theory. This is admitted conspiracy fact. The weather is indeed controlled. So my question is, if we have the ability to spray chemicals in the air over these fires and make it rain directly over these fires, why are we not using the weather as a helpful firefighting tool? Instead, it appears the weather is being used to attack California. California's rain is being suppressed and diverted to other areas, so California is not receiving any rain or any moisture, which is making these fires burn and rage even more so. And also, the wind could even be used to fuel these fires even more and help spread them along to other areas. So right now, rather than the weather being used as a tool to extinguish these fires, the weather is being used to further spread these fires and attack California even more so.
I was a meter reader for 9.5 years with PG&E in the Marin office before I was illegally fired because I was not intimidated into being quiet with the problems I saw firsthand regarding smart meters inaccuracy. PG&E knows that they do catch on fire when they are remotely turned back on when a customer who is delinquent in their bill finally pays their bill. These meters catch fire. They know it, and they are covering it up. When I started working at PG&E, the annual budget in meter reading was $70 million for roughly 1,000 meter readers. My supervisor, who was my best friend at the time, told me this. The Public Utility Commission and PG&E continually lie to the customers, saying it is a $2.2 billion system, when the Public Utility Commission and PG&E, when questioned by a law firm suing over smart meters, admit it's a $10 billion system. PG&E tells their own employees it is a $10 billion system. That makes this illegal because it is a crime of fraud against the consumers of California. When you divide the annual cost of meter reading into the $10 billion, this system never, ever, ever comes close to breaking even. You cannot allow PG&E to charge extra for a meter reader to come read a customer's meter when they already do it infinitely cheaper. I also like to point out the fact that no one else in PG&E does surveys for the gas department but the meter readers.
We have a defective product. And now we have proof that we have a defective product.
And that's very important. So we have a defective product. We have proof that it's a defective product. We have proof it seems that it's causing fires.
Yes.
Nothing is being said by the media. Nothing is being said by any politicians. But homes are burning down here in BC as well as everywhere else.
And lives, more importantly, lives are being put at risk. We don't know when that's going to happen. And with this dry fire season, one home going up could result in many homes going up. This is nothing we should be playing around with now. We know that these meters are fire hazards, and we should be demanding a recall. We should be demanding that Itron remove these meters and put safe analog meters back on our homes and pay us for all of the money that has been incurred. We, the taxpayers, are going to be paying for this for years.